Kenneth Copeland looked me straight in the eye and he prophesied to me. He said, Tom, you are the breadbasket of El Paso. Oh man, I got blessed by that. I knew what he meant by it because he had just finished preaching about the little boy's lunch, and that little boy was able to feed so many people, thousands of people. I'm sure when he came, he just thought this lunch was for himself, but God used it to feed multitudes of people. And God told me through Kenneth Copeland, you're just like that little boy. You may seem like you don't have a lot, but you're going to have a way to feed people when other ministers might have a lot, but don't feed as many. And you know, that prophecy has come true. You know, on social media, I reach about 200,000 to over 1 million viewers every single month. You realize that's a lot of people. Sometimes I'll have a month that will have 2 million people watching my videos. And then I've written 11 books published by a major publisher. And those books have sold hundreds of thousands of copies. You know, God has been so gracious. You know, Word of Life Church is not a small church that I pastor, but it's not a mega church either. Yet we probably reach more people worldwide than probably any pastor in just my own city. And it's primarily because of social media. And right now, I want to ask you to do me a favor. Many of you have been blessed with our videos. How about considering partnering with us? That's right, partnering with us. You see my homepage. There's the information. You can go ahead and go to my homepage. You'll get all the contact information, and you could read hundreds of articles I've written, hundreds of Bible answers that I've written. A lot of you haven't taken advantage of it, but I'm a prolific writer. I like to write a lot. Plus, you could find out how you can give toward our ministry. Of course, right here on TikTok, you know, you can go ahead and click and be able to make a little small donation, but going to my homepage is a bigger way for you to do it. And I want you to consider 3 verses. I just want to read to you 3 verses about the power of partnership and the power of generosity. Listen to what Paul wrote in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, and I'm going to read it from the Amplified. This Bible was just given to me by Rodney Howard Brown last Wednesday. So I want to read these 3 verses. Verse 6. This is 2 Corinthians 9, verse 6. Remember this. He who sows sparingly and grudgingly will also reap sparingly and grudgingly. And he who sows generously, that blessing may come to someone, will also reap generously and with blessings. In other words, what you sow is what you reap. Not only what you sow, but how much you sow. If you sow a lot, you reap a lot. This is what God is saying. God is watching our generosity. And I'm confident that if you partner with us and you give generously every month or every week, whenever you can, I'm here to tell you God's going to bless you. Be generous. Be generous to your church. Tithe to your church. Partner with ministries like us that's doing a lot. Verse 7, he goes on to say, let each one give as he has made up his own mind and purpose in his heart, not reluctantly or sorrowfully or under compulsion. For God loves, he takes pleasure in, prizes above other things, and is unwilling to abandon or to do without a cheerful, joyous, prompt-to-do giver whose heart is in his giving. I like the way the Amplified puts it. Most translations just simply say, God loves a cheerful giver. But what does that word love? It means it's like you. There's things in your house, things you love. That you know, you'll get rid of some things, but you won't get rid of other things because you want to keep those things. That's what the idea is that God loves. That means he's not going to abandon a cheerful, generous giver. He is going to make sure he's not going to do without one, because once he finds someone like you who's a giver, then you know what? He never abandons, and he makes sure he blesses that person because he knows he can trust you to give. Can he trust you to give to your church, to give to ministries like ours? Can he trust you? And one last verse, verse 8, and here it is. And God is able to make all grace, every favor, and earthly blessing come to you in abundance, so that you may always and under all circumstances and whatever the need be self-sufficient, possessing enough to require no aid or support, and furnish in abundance for every good work and charitable donation. You know what he's saying? You're going to be so blessed, you're going to be able to give to every charitable donation that you want to give to. And some of you, you've been blessed through the months that you've been watching this video, this social media videos. Well, why don't you partner with us right now? You see my homepage? Go to the homepage. Read a lot of my articles. Be blessed by it. Go to the giving page. Make a contribution. Partner with us. And I'm telling you, what God has promised, he's going to fulfill. And he's truly going to bless you in abundance. Thank you so much. And God bless you.